What's your life been like, and what is it like kind of seeing yourself in the video game every single day?
Yeah, it's crazy. I've always tried to like dream of being in the game, but now whenever I see like a real face scan version of me, it's still surreal. So it's been a lot going on. It's been a while since I got in the game, but life is good. Life is good for sure.
Any critique of yourself in the video game? Anything we could do better?
I just wish my jumper was a little more consistent, but maybe I got to show something in the season. We'll see, though. But maybe on this one, we can get my jumper a little better.
All right.
We'll see.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Tyler, you're getting an early taste of NBA 2K23. What do you think of the game thus far?
I'm just happy to be able to play the game. It's a dope experience, so happy to be here.
The first time we talked to you was in 2019. You were just drafted. You were in the game for the first time. How has your life changed since then?
Actually, I'm better on the game now. I'm better in real life. I'm better on the game.
Okay,
so,
better in all aspects.
Exactly, for sure. I got a daughter now, so things are good,
When are we going to see you on a cover of NBA 2K?
By 2K27.
Okay, I like that.
Let's do it.
Are you ready to go get my team card? Let's see how it turned out. Let's go.
For those of you who joined us for our
Coming right up, the Nets taking on the Bulls. Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the Payday.
good.
I am so glad we are teammates, DA, and they are a fun team to watch. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got White. Vucevic is out there at DeRozan, and it's Horton Tucker in at the shooting guard. And for the Nets, Irving and Harden, the two-star guards. Moody is out there with Durant, and it's the Beast in at the 5. A shot's good from Irving. And Greg, as the playoffs loom in the distance, for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season, how do they ensure that their success continues in the postseason?
Well, listen, the skeptics will remain. And you've got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You have to be resilient and adaptable. And when that adversity hits, that's when your focus has to rise.
And that one drops.
Well, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. Here's Andrews, defended by Durant. Andrews passes to White, and he makes that one.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Irving against White. Outside Irving, the Beast. That shot, no good. And in Chicago the other way, there's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. When Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Over Moody. 6 to shoot. Vucevic with the bucket.
You know, guys, we've seen Vucevic add this to his game. Now you have to take him seriously from distance.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Pass to Andrews. Over Moody. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Harden the pass to the Beast. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And that's now 10 points for the Beast.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pass the ball.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they've got a nice groove going right now, offense. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. And it's blocked. Tries again. And he drops it in from the low post. Vucevic has got 7 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
His IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Here's White. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story.
Nets leading by 5. Harden the pass to Durant. A three-pointer is right on target.
Focus, intense focus. Durant has bundles of it. Once he catches the rock, the first thing on his mind is let it go.
Here's DeRozan. There's the pass to Vucevic. Off target from three-point range.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
To the middle. They swipe it. White down low, covered by Irving, and White kicks to Vucevic. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the shot goes in. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
1:31 left to play in the first quarter. It's stolen by Bryant. Dosunmu, the pass to White. Looking to end the run. Rebound by the Beast. Brooklyn leading by 10. Pass to Harden. Down low. Here's the Beast. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 16 points for the Beast.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Harden. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Harris is checked in for the Nets. And the Nets with possession here. It's a 10-point game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Right, the pass to Bryant. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
White finds Drummond. It's deflected.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Bottom line is they're ahead on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters.
Stolen. Here's White. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. He was all alone on that one. Dosunmu's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bulls. Irving way outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Nets. They finish off the first quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Brooklyn, look at who they've got. We've got the Beast. Harris is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Powers in at the 3 spot. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the Pistons was superb on the floor. He finished with 64 points. And the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Drummond, that's tipped. Here's Bryant. Here's Drummond. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
To the paint. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's White. The rebound by the Nets.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
It's good. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Chicago calls timeout. Some super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the finals. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those.
There's 1:26 left to play here in the second quarter.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's the Beast, banked in off the glass. And that's now 24 points for the Beast.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Harris against DeRozan. Vucevic up top. To the wing right side. 5 on the clock. Here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by Harris.
The scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
It's Harden with the drive, and there it is for him. Harden's got 8.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Horton Tucker. Over Irving. Horton Tucker's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
White looking around. It'll count. And so it's Brooklyn controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be right back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
And you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got DeRozan. Vucevic is out there with White. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 2. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Harden outside. Inside. Here's the Beast. And down it goes. Done through off a wonderful assist.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
White against Irving. And it's White missing. That's leading by 22. Irving finds KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
8 feet away. Good D by Irving.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Clark as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to DeRozan. Now the pass to Andrews. Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by KD. Here's Vucevic. And again, Chicago. No good.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Irving can't hit.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Horton Tucker, the pass to DeRozan. To end the cold streak. Rebounded by the Nets. The Beasts got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. KD's got 6 assists now in the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alderman.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Mills, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Chicago ball.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside DeRozan. Powers. DeRozan defending. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They're scoreless since the first half. Pass to Dosunmu. To stop the run. And again, Chicago. No good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Chicago's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Passes it to Landry. Back to DeRozan. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Landry no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And the Nets making a change here. Harris has checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Harris looking it over. Out to the right wing. Here's the beast. And he overshot that one, missing. The Bulls shooting it disastrous. 25% from the field so far. Pass to Horton Tucker. For the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Horton Tucker's got 5 now.
And allowing this to go no further. He stops a 15-0 run by Brooklyn.
Now here's Mills. Here's the Beast. Makes it off the glass. The Beast's got 39.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
There's the drive. Horton Tucker's shot is off. And here are the Nets. They're on a 17-3 run right now. Harris outside.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
The Beast passes to Harris to the inside. The pan. Good. And he hits it again.
And you had a feeling he might do it tonight. 40-point mark has been reached.
The most 40-point games in a single season. An incredibly historic year from him. Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Harris. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Ryan is checked in for Chicago. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Here's the Beast. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Dosunmu, the pass to Bryant. And here is Dosunmu. 5 points in the game. The shot's good from Bryant. Bryant's got his first basket of the night.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Mills with it. The pass to the Beast. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, you look at Mills and the kind of passer he is now, setting up his teammates, indicative of the kind of work he put into his passing game.
Here's Drummond, and it's denied. Here's the Beast, defended by Bryant. And again, it will drop another make there from the Beast.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
They get a hand on it. Finished off the break. Mills has got his second bucket of the night.
Mills plays with such great energy, and his activity on the defensive end allows him to muck things up, and he can take that ball away if you're not careful.
Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
And so it's Brooklyn, way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
Ends up going with the new group. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Drummond. He's covered closely.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbow. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Moody is out there with the Beast. Then there's Okafor. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Harris in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Andrews passes to Bryant. Here's Andrews. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Johnson can't hit.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
It's hauled in by the Bulls. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Will it go? No good off the back of the rim. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's the Beast. Good, he hits again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Well, you know, Rondo's a multi-time league assist leader. If you're open, he's getting you the rock.
Chicago calls timeout. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
Chicago's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly to the left wing. Dosunmu, the pass to Landry. Poked loose, stolen by Carter. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. The Nets working the ball around now. To the middle. Here's the Beast. Count the basket. The Beast's got 53. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Green inside the three-point line. They get it again. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And that one is good.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Inside, here's Landry, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And they're able to recover. It's good.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Master teaching class going on out there on how to run an offense. What a beautiful thing it is to watch Rondo go to work.
Here's Simonovic. It's rebounded by the Beast. The Beast's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Brooklyn.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
That's impressive on one side, but embarrassing on the other side.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was
for the Beast.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. He relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Lobbed up there for Green. Got a piece of it. 1 second separate in the shot clock and game clock. Moody. And the slam by Moody.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Now, here's Dosunmu. That shot wide open.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. There's a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they start